When I returned home from the hospital, the house felt entirely different, though it was just as we left it. I timidly stepped into myself at the same time. I spent those first few days staring at her in disbelief, in pain, in awe that the walls around me would be filled with her, that the empty bassinet was now making sounds. How I had waited for this day, but never anticipated how one could feel put together and in pieces all at once. How one tiny person could cause all this chaos in my heart and home. And my husband and I were like two entirely new beings, the sun on our face one minute and at the bottom of the ocean the next. But there, my anchor, reminding me of who I am, not just who I was. Why was this love so terrifying? Why could I be so tired with a skin so awake? Could you become whole when you were never empty? While everything seemed so clear, my mind was so scratchy signal out of the middle of nowhere. And yet I so deeply belonged, right here, cradling my heart. One endless Sunday afternoon, I opened the window to hear the familiar grainy chorus of lawnmowers. How could the world be so unchanged? Or maybe the ripple of new life keeps going and going, coloring us in like a beautiful, slow shift. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for here, I am starting a new vlog, and I think it's been almost 9.5 months that I have filmed a vlog. I think last one was when we were still in Spain. No, it should be 8 months because I was already pregnant there. After that, I decided to do more dedicated videos, which was fun as well. But now having the newborn at hand, I thought it's gonna be fun to show you how our life is in little bits and bobs. Obviously, it's never a full representation of a real life, but because she's a very good napper still, and yeah, newborn phase, doesn't fuss around that much, doesn't need so much of my attention. I still have quite a lot of time for myself, to prepare myself in the morning, have a quiet breakfast, full breakfast, just the way I love it. Some new add-ons like strolls around the neighborhood to get her used to the stroller and stuff like that. Let's see how much into the details of like birth story and stuff I get into this video, because that's something that a few friends of mine already asked about. Maybe I'm gonna do a dedicated one, but let's see about that. So quick outfit check. I got back in shape surprisingly quickly. Well, not fully. I'm still like in postpartum period. She's just 15 days old, so you can imagine. But I would have never thought that I would be wearing my jeans already, and it's been a few days that I can wear them, fully enjoying that. I'm also wearing the COS t-shirt. I was having a wet patch over here in the morning. It was not milk. I just washed off some spot, which with baby now you get like 20 times a day. That's the outfit. I'm gonna be wearing trainers later with a overcoat or a jacket or something like that. Funny thing, Falco just got the table tennis set for us, so we know that there is one table very close to where we live. So you guys, we are out finally. Took us a few hours. You know how it is. You want the kids to go out once it's fed, the diaper is changed, the weather is not playing along all the time. Falco was away, so we had to time it. And today is also a day when the Prince Charles is getting crowned. Apparently huge deal in Germany, well, all over the world I would say, but we ended up in front of the screen watching it. If you ask me, I was doing it unintentionally because I don't find it anyhow that significant. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say, is that we are daily out for short strolls to test how Leia is doing in the stroller. The first time we took her out, she made such a tantrum that we had to bring her home screaming in our arms. Thanks God that we were both together so that I could push the stroller whilst Falco was like trying to calm her down. It's funny as well how as a parent you feel like a little bit uncomfortable when your baby screams out on top of her lungs, and you feel like incapable of calming her down, which is really rare with her. She's super calm. And now we learned the lesson. We always have also the pacifier, which seems to be working really good. So yeah, in the worst case scenario, last time when I was alone, I just chucked it in and she was quiet, at least until we got home. Everyone says that it's a matter of getting used to, and that she's gonna get better and better. We just have to keep going, keep moving. She's, yeah, as told, just barely 2 weeks old, so we have not tested long day trips out with her, but it's something that's gonna be coming as well. This is another quarter park. I don't know if you can tell, but this area, even though it looks like solid, it's pretty soft, so that when the kids are like crawling up on here, and in case they fall, they don't get any severe damage or anything like that. I really love this park because it gives a lot of climbing and adventure opportunities. There are 3 different type of parks here close by, so that, and they all sort of offer different things. Like one is with sand, and you can bring like water bits and sort of play around. This one has a focus on climbing, and the third one is more like standard playground. So guys, we're back home. The walk was good. She did not cry. Well, she was sleeping. We are making our rounds bigger and bigger each time to see how she deals with it. To get into the rhythms and to get used to having her outside, to soothe her, to feed her. I think it takes time. So we are giving ourselves that luxury of like easing ourselves into the process. Yeah, I don't know, to just say a few words about her. Overall, I think we are really lucky so far. I don't want to jinx my luck and say it over and over again how good sleeper and eater she is. I am really surprised. I was worried that she would be crying all the time. She lets herself soothed very easily. Falco does it perfect. I think in my case the breast helps a lot. So every time like she wakes up, Falco changes the diaper. We do it that way so that she wakes up completely and then doesn't fall asleep in a few minutes while I'm trying to nurse her. And then I switch between the sides so that she is still awake and that she gets enough. After a good nursing, she goes back to sleep quite soon, and then naps for another 3 hours or so. We sometimes have to wake her up. Sometimes she just herself makes sound that she wants attention and care, that she needs to be changed or that she needs to be fed. But all in all, she's a very chilled, quiet kid. I think she totally goes after her father, looks like her father, and vibe-wise as well is a lot more chilled than I am. Let's see how long that sticks, because I know that the first sleeps and first sleep regressions come already at 3rd and 4th week, or later on 6th and 8th week. So then we will have to see what tricks and tips we can find. If you would ask me how much our life has changed, yeah, there is a new living creature in your house who needs tending and your attention. Yes, we wake up 2, maximum 3 times at night for nursing and changing. Nursing takes time, obviously, so I'm like awake approximately half an hour, but I'm so tired that I instantly fall asleep straight away, so I don't have this problem of falling back asleep. But apart from that, my fear of like not having time for myself, not being able to follow my hobbies, like taking pictures, videos, like doing my makeup whenever I feel like. And to be frank, I recently feel like doing makeup almost every day, just to recognize myself in the mirror, or to have a proper shower without much of a hurry. That hasn't changed at all, and I think it's because Falco also took paternity leave for a month and a few days, and yeah, I think it's pretty well manageable when we are both together at home, because whenever I'm doing my things, he takes care of her. He does it very well, so I'm basically needed when there is nursing time. Falco was anyway cooking always for us before as well. We obviously do a lot more washings, but other than that, I would not say that life has changed so much at the moment. Obviously, we just dipped our toes into the water. I know that it's like, you know, getting used to the time, so rolling into this parenthood. But it's also good that it is this way. We gonna warm ourselves up into it. Yeah, talking about me time. 2 days ago I went to city alone for shopping. I asked Falco and if he would want to come together with Leia with me, but he said that it was a little bit too early for such a long trip. But I really wanted to go to Hermès store because I am chasing another water bag. I got a baby and I really want to get a Birkin bag as a memory piece. I anyway wanted this bag, but what a better occasion right now to sort of put a wish list for it in celebration of getting our daughter. I went there to meet with my essay and to get something small. So here I have a little orange box. They opened a new store in Hamburg and it is so divine. They have different departments, like for homeware, for jewelry bits, for shoes, for clothing, and for beauty line as well. Just magnificent. But they are so busy all the time that you have long waiting times when you are in there, and that's something you have to calculate in. I was in the end very happy that we did not go with Leia there because I ended up waiting for an hour and a half for my essay. I asked for a few items in the end. I wanted to see the Kelly belt, and that was my top priority, to be frank, when purchasing any items, but they did not have any. They put me on a wish list and I'm gonna be getting an email once it's arrived. I also wanted to see the cheaper sandals if they had any. I think that's the new Birkin of Hermès because they are never available. And I wanted to look at the notebooks. They had them and they were so pretty, but just staying realistic. I am stay-at-home mom at the moment for the year to come, and I already have one big A5 size Louis Vuitton notebook which I love so much. So do I really need another one that is so pricey? I think I'm gonna wait a little bit more, and once I start working, I'll have a good reason to get myself another notebook. And then I wanted also two bowl type of thing, homeware wise, and one of them was in store available, another one was not there. So let me show it to you. Ta-da! This is the beautiful Pegasus bowl that I wanted for my nightstand. On the back it has this leather trim, and apparently how many H's stand here defines how much handwork went into the piece. So they had some of such ones which were fully hand painted and they costed over 2,000 euro, way over my budget. But this one is just so pretty. I could not resist the temptation of having this very pretty unique piece in our house. Now I think I'm gonna go down because Falco has just cooked tortellini for us and enjoy the warm meal before Leia wakes up. Yep. Yeah. So little Leia gave us enough time to eat a warm meal. Actually, I really can't complain. I think it was just one time that we timed our dinner very badly, that I had to nurse her and eat on the couch, and I absolutely hate eating like that. First, I'm not a couch person. I don't like to eat like that. Everyone was saying that that's gonna be your everyday, and reality, as said so far, touch wood, it really hasn't been so for us. Maybe because she naps so long, we always manage to prepare a warm meal, eat together, then she wakes up. It's predictable at the moment with her because she sleeps 2 hours at least in a stretch. Anyway, the food was very, very delicious and yummy. And then she woke up, was a little bit fussy, we fed her, and I just needed to change again the bra. It's funny how the trouser gets tighter and tighter on the waist throughout the day, because you know, you eat constantly, and I'm definitely eating a lot more than I used to be. Look at this one. Hi Jamesy. Do you like a little bit attention? Do you? This boy has been very good with Leia or her arrival at home. He's super chilled. Just lacks a bit attention at the moment because we are constantly focused with Mia. I think I have not really shown you that she's not dealing that well with Leia's arrival. Can you see the little wounds on her ear area? We just had a vet 10 days ago, and she's been checked for parasites and everything, so that can't be the case unless it's a bad coincidence that she has some type of allergy. We assume that it's stress related. In the beginning she was super stressed, was not even coming into the room where Leia was. At the moment she's getting better. She sometimes lays on the couch or in the bed. When Leia is here, she just only runs away when she starts to cry. But that doesn't change the fact that her wounds need healing, which breaks my heart because she's my #1 princess. Can't even put it into words. It sounds so easy right now that I'm retelling this, but it stresses me so much that she's not doing well. So I am giving all the attention of my free time instead of sleeping to her. I think Monday the vet will be visiting us again, so let's see what we can do. I mean, the problem with cats is that it's like kids, they can't stop itching themselves, so she'll probably have to wear this cone for approximately 2 weeks, which is such a shame. Why are you so stressed, huh? It's been quite a while now that I wanted to continue with my book that my mom sent me. It's a Georgian writer, Ekaterina Tokonidze, which writes about a mother who has a sick kid, like a lethargic sick kid. I just started when I was pregnant, and it was getting me so emotional that I decided to just stop reading it at some point. Now that my headspace is cleared, the baby is there, everything went fine, I think I'm ready to take this in hand and continue reading it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Use up the opportunity that Falco is holding the baby and enjoy some me time. Now we put on warm, snuggly trousers like a teddy bear. Outside is very cold. Yeah, I don't know about very, but even with little cold. Oh gosh, what an outfit. You look so funny. Now I think Papa will love your outfit.